Something wicked this way comes, and it will probably be one of your next big TV obsessions. The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, based on the Archie Comics character, and the popular TGIF 90s sitcom, is slated to hit Netflix in the near future. Naturally, fans are already hypothesizing about what to expect from the mysterious show. Filming is currently underway and we don't know too much yet, but these Chilling Adventures of Sabrina theories might just get you pumped for the bewitching reboot to come. News of a Sabrina project broke last year following the massive success of the CW's Archie Comics reimagining Riverdale. Since Riverdale's premiere, audiences speculated about the possibility of the supernatural Sabrina being introduced to the gang at some point. Rumors swirled regarding the character's potential TV life, but instead of adding her to the existing show, the teenage witch landed a standalone series with Mad Men's Kiernan Shipka in the lead role. Riverdale's showrunner Roberto Aguirre Sacasa, who just happens to be chief creative officer for Archie Comics as well, is at the helm of the Sabrina's TV comeback. Netflix obviously has faith in the freshman series. It's been picked up for 2 seasons and no episodes have even premiered yet. So, what's the buzz about the Chilling Adventures of Sabrina? Ready, set, theorize. When it will cross over with Riverdale. Okay, I can't blame Riverdale devotees for thinking this might come to fruition. It makes sense considering Sabrina was originally meant to be a spin-off. Sabrina does take place in Greendale, which is just across the way from Riverdale and has been referenced before. But now that the show has moved from the CW to Netflix, the magic 8-ball of TV spoilers on this one probably reads, unlikely or ask again later. Sabrina and Riverdale might both be Archie-inspired programs, though Riverdale executive producer John Goldwater has shut down the concept of the universes colliding. Right now, we're not thinking about that, he revealed at Paley Fest. They're 2 separate entities for right now, and here's the thing. The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina is set in the 1960s, so unless Veronica Lodge manages to get her manicured hands on a time machine, she so would though, the gang isn't meeting Sabrina Spellman anytime soon. Of course, Sabrina could encounter their family members from another era, right? 2. It will follow the comic books closely. Roberto Aguirre Sacasa penned the script for Sabrina and he also writes the comic books of the same name. So, it wouldn't be surprising to see those storylines play out on screen. 3. In that case, it could be even darker than Riverdale. Riverdale is all about murder, mayhem, and milkshakes, and while the teen drama could be labeled horror camp, Sabrina could take the whole horror thing to the next level. The series has been described as tonally in the vein of Rosemary's Baby and The Exorcist, which shouts out 2 terrifying unclassic films from the genre. 4. Harvey could have a seriously spooky storyline. If you watched the ABC Melissa Joan Hart hit Sabrina the Teenage Witch, you probably remember Sabrina's sweet longtime love interest Harvey Kinkle. The character will be featured in the Chilling Adventures, though there might be more to him than meets the eye. Nerdist notes that in the comics, Harvey dies only to be resurrected as Sabrina's own malevolent deceased father. Complicated relationship, much? Harvey's character breakdown also mentions, he no idea that he is descendant from a long line of witch hunters, so there's also that. Eek. That spells trouble to me. 5. The villain could have a complex backstory personal to Sabrina. Sabrina's teacher Mary Wardwell aka Madam Satan is a force of evil in the comics. It appears that the character is set to terrorize Sabrina and her aunts in the show as well. Doctor Who's Michelle Gomez has been cast in the villainous part. One comic book concept has Madam Satan as the former scorned ex-girlfriend of Sabrina's father Edward, which could prove to give their conflict some complicated depth. 6. Salem's past might be disturbing. The Spellman family cat, Salem Saberhagen, was a 500-year-old witch trapped in the body of a black cat in Sabrina the Teenage Witch. That familiar, meaning a former witch, idea was cute and silly on the sitcom, but his presence on Teth Chilling Adventures of Sabrina could give you, well, chills. The comic book version is originally a human imprisoned as a feline after impregnating a witch and refusing to marry her. Dark, indeed. 7. The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina will premiere later this year. What people really want to know is, when will the new series make its Netflix debut? There's no word on its premiere date, although it seems likely the series could make its way to the small screen this autumn. Halloween week makes the most sense given the creepy content and the fact that Netflix's other Stranger Things might not return until 2019. The supernatural favorite was released last year on October 27 of 2017, so maybe Sabrina could trick or treat in its place? Plus, Roberto Aguirre Sacasa teased the name of the series' inaugural episode, October Country. Here's hoping that title lines up with the streaming schedule.